Hello everyone, Oh My Giona here, and today I'm going to be reading One Piece chapter 1086. I know that there's going to be a 1 month break because Oda has to get like an operation on his eyes, I think for astigmatism. And so he's taking a month break, and that's fine. That's actually fine with me because June is my crazy month anyway. And so it worked out. I don't mind. But then the fact that he's taking a month break is making me very nervous as to what's gonna be happening in this chapter. Because, you know, Oda's pretty considerate. He would probably drop a crazy chapter before he takes a break. But maybe that's just me assuming things. So I'm gonna be reading that now. Let's go. Oh! It's Luffy and Garp on a cover of... Oh no! Luffy, Garp, and Kobe! Okay. That's pretty cool. I wish I could read Japanese. I need to learn. But it's just too much. I have too many languages in my brain. 2, 3. That's it. That's all I can handle. Okay, Oda notes. It's funny, I was working behind the scenes on... Oh! It's funny, I was working behind the scenes on a live-action adaptation long before production even began on some of the movies I helped with, like Film Red and Stampede. That's insane. See, like... Okay, if you still have doubts about the live-action, it's just... I don't know what to say anymore, man. Like, Oda is working on it. He was promised that it won't get released if he's not satisfied, so Oda has to be satisfied for it to come out. So when it comes out, it means it's good, right? I'm just so excited. I read like this interview by Taz Skylar, the guy playing Sanji in the live action, and he was saying, I've never gone psycho on anything like I psychoed on this before. Like, he had to learn so many things, like martial arts for like the Sanji kicks and cooking. He has to do that simultaneously. And then he was talking about posture and how he should look because he has to wear a suit and all that. Like, I have full trust on these guys, okay? And I have my trust on Oda. It has to be good. Anyway, I should shut up about the live action. There's the color page! Color spread. No rain, no rainbow. Amen. Okay, I think this is all the crew. There's Frankie on a bike that's so much smaller than his body. I don't know how he's riding it. Luffy jumping over a puddle. There's Nami. She's so cute. Choppa. Right there. There's a cat. Never mind, this is not the whole crew. There's no Zoro. Jinbei. Where's Zoro? And Jinbei. 2, 4, 6, 8. What? 2, 4, 6, 8. Just Zoro? 2, 4, 6, 8. It's just Zoro and Jinbei missing. Where are they? Maybe we're getting a different color spread next time? Oh, that's cute. There's Robin and Usopp and Brook there. Sanji. What is Sanji trying to say? Like, Luffy's jumping? Like, watch out. Then there's a rainbow. It's cute. Cover request by Crazy Downy. Chopper and a kitty crossing the reflection of a rainbow they see in a puddle. Okay. I'm just wondering why there's no Zoro and Jinbei. That's fine. The chapter opens with Pangaea Castle in Marijoa. You know something's about to go down. Whenever we're here, like, they show this castle and it's like, it's gonna go crazy. And so the curtains drew close on the reverie before the news of King Cobra's murder came to light. Oh, my phone, wait, sorry, I have to, like, make this quiet first, okay. Sorry. The fallout from the reverie. So people just accepted that there was no Cobra during the meeting, and they're like, yeah, maybe he's done, and then they just left. Nobody cared. Chapter 1086. Yeah, I saw the title when I got the notification from TCB. The 5 Elder Planets. I saw the 5 Elder, but not the planets part because I closed it fast. This is Princess Vivi of Arabasta. Hasn't anyone seen her? Yes, because Vivi also left, so they probably thought that she got kidnapped because she's with Wapol. Would they say that Wapol kidnapped her, though? I can't remember. Did they say that it was Sabo? Or we didn't see the newspaper? Okay. This is Princess Vivi of Arabasta. Hasn't anyone seen her? Where's the king? Has his condition worsened? There's Shaka and Pel. All the while, a number of stowaways held their breath as they attempted to escape on various royal vessels. Stowaways? What do they mean? Like slaves? Oh, they meant like Vivi and Wapol. Never mind. Hey, whose ship is this? The Aegis Kingdoms. Aegis. Aegis Kingdom? There's an Aegis Kingdom? Okay, never mind. I thought it was Morgan's ship. Okay, I should just read. We're on Aegis's ship, Morgan's. So Wapol is already in contact with Morgan's. Gotcha. We'll fly our headquarters over and pretend to look for a scoop. Use that chance to hop aboard and don't get yourselves caught before then. I owe you one. You got that right. A king somehow became the subject of a manhunt. This is big news! I can't wait to hear all about it. He doesn't know, like, Morgans doesn't know how big of a news this is. Knowing that there is someone sitting on that throne when it's supposed to be empty. Like, that's... Oh, gosh. He doesn't know what's coming. Oh, yeah. So what exactly did you see in there, Wapol? Like I tell you! Tell her! Darn it! Leave me alone and go back to your own ship. I can't. CP0 is no joke. Now that they're after me, it won't matter how much everyone tries to help. Those agents won't rest till I'm back in their custody. She doesn't even know that Cobra's dead. Now let me borrow your transponder, Snail. I need to talk to my father as soon as possible. He's dead. He's a total worrywart. Anything but that. Get lost already. What's wrong with you? Wapol's not even saying anything. Aw, that's pretty considerate. They're looking for Vivi. There's a king, prince, looking kind of like Sanji, with heart eyes after seeing Vivi. Is that important, or is that a gag? You never know. Is that Spanda? They're looking for Sabo. I'm hungry. Tajin Kingdom ship hatch section. Oh, these are the stowaways. Okay. And then there's Sabo. He was badly hurt. If I can just make it to Lulusha Kingdom ship bilge section, I know I can figure something out. So that's what they meant by stowaway. So there's the Vivi, Wapol, Bonnie, and then Sabo. I'm counting on you, Sabo-kun. You must live on. Yeah, Sabo. He's badly hurt though. Ah, dang, those arrow things. I still think they're devil tails. Like whatever hit them, you know, like the... Narrator. It didn't take long for the two key stories to spread across the globe. The murder of King Cobra of Arabasta and the disappearance of his daughter, Princess Vivi. So they're blaming it both on Sabo, right? The Holy Land of Marijoa. The man they call Sabo. Okay, this is the Gorosei. He seems to have a checkered fate. What is... They did an investigation on him? How else can you account for him constantly being surrounded by the... Does this mean anything? Or they're just putting 2 and 2 together? How else can you account for him constantly being surrounded by those who bear the letter D? We have Luffy, we have Ace, Dragon. I was hoping we would be able to see to the Egghead issue now, but it seems that dealing with this complication will have to take priority. There's still 5 of them, so Saturn hasn't gone yet. Like at this point in time. Ring, 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 ring. Yes, great Emu. I just think it's funny that Emu should be like all powerful and all that, and yet Emu still uses a transponder snail. I feel like if they're so powerful, why can't they just, you know, telepathy or send signals or something like that? They still use a phone. Pangaea Castle Flower Room. The time has come to put Vegapunk's invention to the test. Use the Mother Flame. Is that the one that they use on Sabo? Or at least on Lulusia? Mother Flame. So that was Vegapunk's invention. Mother Flame. It has to be that, right? It is true, we haven't had a chance to try it out before now, so there's no way to ascertain its effectiveness yet. Depending on how well this experiment goes, Egghead may reconsider its response. I think a forest area would be a more suitable testing ground than a sea-based target. Lulusia Kingdom, yeah, okay. So that was Vegapunk's weapon. Dang, Vegapunk has to go, you know? Dude is just... how can you make an invention like that and give it to these people? What were you thinking? Come on, Vegapunk. Quite a lot of people live there. They're shaken. That is of no consequence. Understood. The world moves at the will of the creator. So you're saying that Emu is a creator? Gross. What is the reason for Lulusia's selection? It's definitely not because Sabo was there. What could it be? It's close proximity? That was your Goosebumps. Wow. I didn't expect that. Wow. Wow, this guy is like the bad guy, you know? I thought I hated Blackbeard, but this guy takes the cake. I don't even know if it's a girl or a boy, but I'm just gonna call this person guy. I thought there was a bigger reason for it. Why they chose Lulusia. Because I didn't think it would be as petty as taking Lulusia down, like erasing it. It's not even just attacking it. It's about erasing the whole island as if it didn't exist. And so I didn't think it would be a petty reason like, oh, Sabo's there, let's eradicate this country. But this guy, like he said the reason for choosing Lulusia is because it's close. Oh gosh, wait. How do I read this? This is like a double page. It shall be as you say. And then like it rained down, right? Oh my gosh. Sorry, my allergies are insane. But, oh. That's really scary. If the person who's sitting at the top of the world, who basically has control on everything. He's at the top of the world government, right? Who gets to decide what happens to countries. And there's like a whole alliance of countries and islands. And then this person gets to decide what happens. And they're technically invisible too. Like nobody knows of their existence. And yet they get to decide what happens. And this is the kind of mindset that this person has. I just want to test this out. Let's erase this one island because it's close. That's so scary to think about. Like, put it in like the situation of our world right now. Just think about it. If there's someone, there has to be someone like that actually. But if there's someone sitting at the top, giving directions, and this is the kind of mindset that they have, it's so scary. It's so scary. Oh gosh. You know, like look at the Gorosei. They're kind of like pretty shocked at that, like hearing what the reason is. I assume that they were like, you know, they're in like Imu is in control of them, but I thought they were more like they don't have their own decisions and all that. But I guess they are actual people who have emotions and have thoughts, because looking at their faces here, it's like they're obeying, but it's kind of like it's hard to do. I don't know. Maybe. But they look really good here. Like, nice drawing. I will make necessary preparations. I humbly request your patience in the meantime. Oh, they're gonna reveal their names? Okay, well this is... Oh, this is not Saint Garcia! Okay, wait! Okay, I'm gonna have to cover the other people before I read them. I'll do it one by one. So this guy with the scar. Defense Science. Oh no, that's Jay Garcia! Oh, Giona. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm so sorry. That is Jay Garcia. I thought Jay Garcia was the one in the middle. Never mind. That is Jay Garcia. Okay. Defense Science Warrior God. Saint Jay Garcia Saturn. Okay. Defense Science Warrior God. Defense Science Warrior God. Okay. The next guy, like the guy with like the long mustache and beard. Lulusia's citizens have shown sparks of rebellion recently. And that's probably what they're gonna use as an excuse. It rhymes, sorry. Okay, what's your name? Environmental Warrior God. Okay, I guess they're all called Warrior God, so they would know how to fight. I mean, we've seen them a little bit during the Cobra thing. Environmental. Saint Marcus Mars. Okay, Mars. So they are all planets. Saint Marcus Mars. Marcus Mars. Okay. Then this guy with like a birthmark on the forehead. We may be able to make an example out of... How can you say that? Justice Warrior God. Top man, let's go! Valkyrie. Valkyrie? Is that like a name of like a scientist or something? I'm just thinking like Mary Curie, but... Valkyrie. Top man! Such a cool name. Top man Valkyrie. Okay, he's the justice one. But it does really remind you of like Vegapunk's satellites, right? I think I saw a theory saying that the Gorosei were created by Vegapunk, kind of like how he did for his satellites, because he has like logic, greed, evil, you know. These people are like defense science, environmental, justice. Okay, let's see this samurai guy, what he is. If we could one day use this power freely, we could instantly snuff out any protracted conflict. That's insane. Okay. Finance. He's finance. Okay. Warrior god Ethan. Why? What are these names? Ethan Baron v Nusjuro. Are these just in Japanese? What's Nusjuro? Ethan Baron v Nusjuro. V Nusjuro. The names get harder the more we keep going. Oh my gosh. Okay, this guy with a scar on his neck. What's your name, sir? Agriculture. Shepherd Jupiter. Jupiter. Okay. Wait, are they just Top Man Valkyrie? Is it like a play on the Mercury? Top Man Valkyrie. That's a stretch. Ethan Baron Venus Juro. Venus! Ethan Baron Venus Juro. Okay. What? I can't figure out the top man. Valkyrie. I don't know. He's the only one that's not really planety, you know. But the Jupiter, oh my gosh! His name is Peter. His last name is Shepherd Jupiter. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was funny. Okay, so we have Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Oh, that was such a normal name, you know? Saint J. Garcia Saturn. And then you have Saint Marcus Mars. Hey, the other ones didn't have saints in them. Why? Why? So are they like... Because they have their own portion. They're all called warrior gods, but defense science, environmental justice, finance, and agriculture. It's kind of like cabinet members in a government. What are they supposed to do? Isn't environmental and agriculture the same, though? Okay, anyway. How come it's just Jay Garcia and Marcus Mars who has the saint name to them? Does that mean the other three are not celestial dragons? Because they don't have saints? You know, because like Saint Charlo, Saint Roswald, right? They have... That's like a... What do you call that? Anyway, like they're all called saints, but these guys don't. So maybe they... But wouldn't they look down on people who are not celestial dragons? Anyway, weird names though. Top Man Valkyrie, Ethan Baron Venus Juro, Shepherd Jupiter. Hilarious. One more thing, of course. Whoa! Wait, what happened? Retrieve VV as you wish. So they still need VV for something. I don't know what it is. But Emu wants VV. Emu is surrounded by butterflies. It has something to do with the power, definitely. Or like just the identity. Butterfly. What's with butterflies? Cycle? Life cycle? Transformation. I don't know. Meanwhile, at McDonald's, the Kingdom of Dajin and the Aegis Kingdom are both rebelling. Dang! What happened? So all the other countries the stowaways went to are rebelling. Or did they get inspired by the revolutionaries when they were in Marijoa? How come they, like, after the reverie ended, they went home and now they're, like, rebelling? Does that mean, like, the people of that country are rebelling or the kingdom as a whole? I don't know. I feel so bad for Akainu. This guy has just been sitting since the time skip. He's been sitting here doing nothing. between the disbanding of the 7 warlords and the uprising in government-affiliated nations, the Navy has their hands full. However, they have a baby Dolphy, baby Mori, and baby Crocodile who looks amazing. Dang, he looks very sad though. I don't know what happened. Is that a girl or a boy? Was Crocodile, when Oda drew Crocodile as a kid, he's a boy, right? So what could be a secret that Eva knew about? We kind of theorized about this, you know. It's just obvious that there would be other... gosh, what are they called? The angels. Seraphims. That there are other seraphims who are based on the Shichibukai. That made sense. But like seeing them like this, that's like, dang. However, their military power had already gone in a new direction. Deployed the Seraphim. Crocodile was spotted on Empty Bluffs Island. Dang, the look on Crocodile's face though, it's like it's telling a whole story, but we don't know what it is yet. Because we see Dolphy right there, looking just like Dolphy, you know, and Moria, looking like Moria. But this, oh my gosh, why is Crocodile so sad? Looks like he has like a whole backstory to him. Now I'm so curious. Look at him. Dang. The sadness on his face. I don't even know if that's just sadness or there's more to it. Definitely more to it. Dang. Oh, that's so annoying though. They're so powerful. Oh, is he like okay. So we're transitioning now. This is Sabo telling the story to Eva and Dragon. The second we docked at Lulusia, the people arrested King Seki and Princess Komane. They were just waiting to ambush the royals. Okay, so it's the people who are rebelling, not the royals as well. Since I was a stowaway, they welcomed me with open arms. That's when I saw the papers and found out that they pinned King Cobra's murder on me. Okay, we're back to the present now. Unsurprisingly, the people there considered me a hero. I wanted to tell them the truth, but when I saw how that lie fanned the flames of rebellion within them, the words died in my mouth. So the people thought of him as a hero because he killed a king. And so it inspired everyone to, like, rebel against the country and, like, kill their monarchs. I don't know. Betty and the others had already inspired a lot of them, and I ended up bringing many of those hopeful recruits back with me. Okay. I couldn't make direct contact without an encryption snail, so I rerouted my call through the island while we were setting sail. I knew the government would intercept the signal, but doing it like that was sure to fool them into thinking I was still on Lulusia. He was already moving away, going to Kamabaka by the time Lulusia was attacked. However, I was just within range, having already set out to sea with our new enlistees. So the annihilation of Lulusia really did happen during that call. Yeah, everyone on board was hysterical. A lot of them had family on the island. They saw their country obliterated right in front of their eyes, just like what happened with Robin, right? Despicable. How in the world did they do it? An enormous shadow seemed to engulf the sky above us, and next moment everything was gone. An enormous shadow. Maybe Dragon has an idea what it could be. Maybe he saw like a blueprint by Vegapunk back then. It's insane that Vegapunk made this. I thought it was a weapon that the government already has, or like it's Emu's power, but no, it's a weapon that Vegapunk created. This is what I've been saying. This dude has been creating all these things because he's a genius and he just don't know where to put like all the knowledge that he has, and so he has to create these things, but he's not being responsible with the things that he's putting out there. Like, it just obliterated like a whole kingdom, like a whole island with people in it. It got erased. Like, these people are innocent. I know he's not the one who attacked them, but why would you give... Just ranting about Vegapunk, man. Like, I like his design, I like the idea of him, but it's just morally, I can't get on board Vegapunk because he's doing these things. I'm so frustrated. There's no way it was caused by a living thing or some natural disaster. Something pitch black was flying above the clouds. Or did he recreate a weapon, maybe? Oh! Eva asking the right questions. Sabo, earlier you said they used the name Emu. Right. This may be a little out there, but... When the world we know today was created 800 years ago, one of the first 20 sovereigns was Saint Emu. Why are they already called saints? Saint Emu of House Nerona. Nerona. Where is that? Saint Emu. But see, that was 800 years ago. One of the first founders, like one of the 20, was called Emu. So we can only think that Emu has been around since the Void Century and kept what do you call this? Reigning, sitting on the throne for those 800 years. And it's still Emu. So it's either Emu is immortal, or like I said before, they've been taking, it's like transferring consciousness onto people, like the right people, you know, maybe from the same family, like the Nefertaris or something like that. That's why they needed Vivi. But they're called Saint, even before they became celestial dragons. Saint Emu of House Nerona. Now look at this. Since we know an ability granting eternal youth is said to exist, that must mean someone has used it before, right? Yes, so they must be immortal. Which means there is a person out there that doesn't need to worry about death. But there has to be a catch to it. Even if they do the operation, like the immortality operation, using the Open no Mi, there has to be a catch. Like, it can't be immortal, you know, that you're immortal and you can't die. There's no way. Because, like, Brooke's power, he could revive himself, but then if he dies again, he's dead. Right? It doesn't... I don't think it would grant you immortality per se, like you're gonna be alive forever and then you can't die. I don't think that's possible. So there has to be something. There was this Korean drama called Grandpa's Over Flowers, Detective something. Anyway, like there was something going on there that they can make like the old people become younger. So it's kind of like it's connected to immortality. So your body just keeps getting younger. They dump you into this like water tank, whatever, and then you... Is that right? No, maybe I got it. Switch. Never mind. But they can control like the person's age. But then the brain, it gets older. You can't really do anything about that. Like your body can become younger again, but then the brain... somehow it would die, right? You can't renew it. Maybe it's something like that. Like, you're immortal, you know? But maybe for this one, you needed a body to, like, switch and switch and switch. Ooh, maybe it's, like, the opposite. Like, the brain stays immortal, but then you have to get a different body. Yeah, so like what I said before, like, the consciousness gets transferred to a different body. Right? That's why they needed Vivi. Okay, I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm just rumbling. Anyway. Which means there is a person out there that doesn't need to worry about death. So you think the one I saw is... It could be a coincidence. Maybe they just shared the name. Seriously? No. Maybe they just shared the same name. But could anyone else but a founder command the 5 elder planets? The highest of world nobles? The celestial dragons fancy themselves as the descendants of the gods, after all. One more thing. Assuming the object you saw above the clouds was a weapon made by the government, then the only one capable of creating such a thing would be Vegapunk. You're so smart, Eva. I love you. Hold it, Eva. Vegapunk would never intentionally design a dedicated killing machine. I don't know. I know. This dragon really trusts a Vegapunk. But here he's saying that a Vegapunk would never intentionally design a dedicated killing machine. He made the seraphims, though. I don't know, Dragon. I have to suspend my feelings. Because I do like Vegapunk. But there are some questionable things here. He even said, right? Like, you have to take risks for science to move forward. Right? That dude said that, okay? So I still can't... I don't know. So what if it was an ancient... What? Where did that come from? Oh no, so maybe they're thinking that it was an ancient weapon and that Vegapunk didn't make it. So what if it was an ancient weapon? Assuming Emu has been living since ancient times, there is a connection. Robin told us that the ancient weapons do in fact exist. But if this person had such a weapon, why wait till now to use it? It's crazy because they're still brainstorming about what kind of weapon it is. But we already know, as the reader, we know that Vegapunk created it. Because they said it earlier. So it's kind of just frustrating. Oh my gosh, I feel like we've jumped all over the place. Like, I'm so confused. I need to, like, organize my thoughts after this. Present day, the holy land of Marijoa. A celestial dragon has just been sentenced... Present day, the holy land of Marijoa. A celestial dragon has just been sentenced to death. Same Yasgard. Our food supply is gone, eh? We have no bread. However, this information will never be reported to the outside. Are you gonna report it to us? Are we gonna find out? A celestial dragon has just been sentenced to death. Has to be Mjolnir, right? They're not gonna kill anybody else. All we have is cake, eh? Who this? The judge was the former king of the land. Wait. Says here the judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. So is this judge like just here as a judge, or is he a celestial dragon? Because if he's the former king of God Valley, that means God Valley was once like a celestial dragon island. I'm so confused. There's so many things. He currently serves as the supreme commander of God's Knights. I think I said Holy Knights before. It's God's Knights. Serves as the supreme commander of God's Knights, which we have not seen yet. His name is Saint Garling. dragon! Come on, man! Come on! Wait. I feel like I have to write it down for it to make sense and like, you know, like those crazy like walls with like lines and stuff. Okay, so this guy, does he have red hair? He looks like a crescent moon. Saint Garling Figureland. So is his name Figureland or Garling? Because you know it's switched for the Japanese, but didn't we know that Figureland is a last name and not like a first name? Maybe for the Celestial Dragons it's the opposite. So his name is Garling and his last name is Figureland. I can't believe it, man. Like, it's one thing after another. Like, the judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. So somebody survived that incident. I mean, there are people who survived it, but from God Valley itself. He currently serves as the supreme commander of God's Knights. We don't even know what God's Knights is. And his name is Saint Garling Figureland. Shanks is a celestial dragon. So the Gorosei agreed to talk to him because he is a Figureland? Is that what it is? So they still acknowledge him being a Figureland despite him being a pirate? Because I mean, they abandoned Dofi's family. Technically, Shanks was like abandoned as well or left behind. So technically he shouldn't be a celestial dragon anymore, but interesting. Anyway, or I guess he's not a celestial dragon because he doesn't have like that hair thing. I mean, I guess Mjosgard was able to like not do that hairstyle anymore, right? It's Mjosgard, I knew it! The man who can even judge the celestial dragons? Yeah, exactly! How does he have this power to judge them? Come on, wait. The man he sentenced to execution? None other than the one who chose to defend fishmen. Saint Don Quixote Mjosgard. See, no, so they use his name as Saint Don Quixote Mjosgard, so his name is Mjosgard. Then this guy's name is Figureland. I'm so confused. Which one is the last name? And he says, anyone who protects scum is lower than the scum they protect. You sound like Judge. Dang, Mjosgard, man. Break for 5 weeks. It's okay. It's okay, Oda. Take a rest. Hope your operation goes well, and it would be better for your eyes while working on the manga. Like, dude, you deserve it. This guy says anyone who protects scum is lower than the scum they protect. You guys are scum. Dang, Mjosgard though. No, he still has like the celestial dragon hair. Respect to this guy, Mjosgard. Like, this guy was scum, okay? He was scum back in Fishman Island. He agreed to talk to Otohime, brought her to the surface, listened to what she has to say, and was able to transform himself, turn himself around, turn his life around. And he was smart enough to stay here, knowing that he can use his power for later. And 10 years later, lo and behold, he was able to save Shirahoshi from these scum. Right? And he was able to protect them, and now he's getting executed. He's getting executed for doing the right thing. It sucks. But, respect, man. Respect. You're taking one for the Team Yos card. Thank you. Dang, there's so many things going on. Wait, let me just read this info. To our readers, thank you for reading One Piece. To accommodate Oda Sensei's upcoming eye surgery, One Piece will be taking a break from issue 29 until issue 32. So July 10th. We are very sorry for the delay. Thank you for your understanding. Serialization is scheduled to resume in issue 33, July 18th. Your continued support of One Piece is greatly appreciated. Oh, this is Oda's message. I have not read it, actually. I just saw like a summary of it. Hey, sorry about this. I'll be taking a 4-week break. I know everyone's excited to see where One Piece's final saga goes next, but I felt like I had to get this procedure out of the way. It's gonna grant me the ability to shoot beams from my eyes. In all seriousness, I don't want to worry my readers, but I've recently found myself saying, a lot of twins around these days. Before I realized it was because of my astigmatism, which has gotten pretty severe. Everything I see is blurry. It's been interfering with my work. I've been discussing it with the chief editor since last year, and he told me to just go get it done. So hopefully I'll be returning soon with improved vision, and also the ability to shoot eye beams. I hope you don't mind giving me a little time. What do you mean we don't mind? Like, Oda! You've been giving us peak since, what, 1997? It was 97. 96. You deserve this. Like, dude, it's not like even if you're just going on a random vacation, I don't mind. Just take a break. But you're getting an operation so that you can do more for your manga. Like, dude, who are we to say you can't do it? Like, oh my gosh. Even his chief editor was like, just get it done. Oda, man. Like, it's fine. Dang, there are chapter notes. Okay, I have to read this. What time is it? We have decided to adapt the full version of the 5 Elder titles as the 5 Elder Planets. It had previously been translated as the 5 Elder Stars, yep, due to the third character in their titles say, commonly meaning star. However, the character can also refer to other celestial bodies like planets. It can in fact be found in the name of most planets in Japanese. For example, Mars is... I cannot read that. With the introduction of their full names, all being references to planets, we have opted for this translation to better suit the apparent intention of their title. Regarding the names of the elders themselves, many of the intended references remain a total mystery, outside of their clear planetary name scheme, so we will not speculate on all of them. However, after some deliberation, we decided to go with Saint... Is it actually Saint? There was no Saint earlier! Was there? There was no Saint there, right? Saint Topman Valkyrie as the spelling for the Justice Warrior god's name in order to fit in all potential references. The first half of the name can be romanized as War, and opting for Val allows us to acknowledge possible references to Valkyrie. Yeah. The planet Mercury can be spelled as, and the latter half of the word shares its spelling with physicist Marie Curie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The first woman to win the Nobel Prize. Her name also sounds like Mercury, and her work in radiology is world famous. She has a notable pop culture presence in Japan. We may update the names if any of the information comes to light. Well, we're gonna figure it out when we get to the officials coming out on Sunday. So that's fine. Oh, that's it. Okay. Whoa. That was a lot. Oh my gosh. There's so many things going on. Well, for sure we know that Vivi already knows about the death of her father at this point in time, like in the present day. But oh gosh. So there's that. There's so many things happening. Like wait. Okay, so Wapol and Vivi are with Morgans. We still don't know like what's going on information wise. Like what does Morgans know? What would he put out in the paper? We saw like Lelouchia. I guess the biggest thing here was Emu. I just can't believe it. You know, when he said, where is it? So, gosh, what's his name? Peter. When Peter, Jupiter. When Peter asked, what is the reason for Lelouch's selection? Right? Fair question. Right? Because there has to be a reason why we would erase a whole island. And then he says it's close proximity. It really reminded me of Hody saying nothing to Fukaboshi when he was asked why. What did the humans do to you? Why are you so mad at them? And he said nothing. It was this. It was the same feeling that I got. Like, nothing? You're hating for nothing? And then this dude is saying, let's eradicate this whole island because it's close. That's just really scary to me. Thinking that there would be a person like that who can just kill me, like eradicate my whole home island just because, for a reason like it's close. It's the closest one. Let's remove it from the map. Insane. This dude is bad. So we get the names, the crazy names of the Gorosei. The seraphims, more seraphims, and then crocodile looking very sad boy over there. Confirmation that Saint Emu from the house of Nerona, we don't even know where that is, was indeed one of the first 20, implying that this person might be immortal. I still think that they need a body. They have to change bodies every now and then. And then they just transfer the consciousness. The weapon was Vegapunk's. He made it. But Dragon insists that Vegapunk would not intentionally do that. I think that he did. I still think that he's not very responsible with the things that he makes. I want him to prove me wrong, but for now, I really don't like how Vegapunk does these things with his inventions and just putting them out there, giving it to the government. Even with the seraphims. You make the seraphims and then you give it to the government? Like, I get it. He works for the government. And they give him the money, you know? But, like, seriously? How can your conscience do it? What else? And then the Figureland thing. Come on! God Valley! A survivor from God Valley is working in Marijoa as the supreme commander of God's Knights. We don't even know what they are yet. And also the judge. He gets to judge the celestial dragons. Like, how come? Why? It means that they're super high in the hierarchy of everything, even though they're not celestial dragons. And then his name being Saint Garling Figureland, connecting to Shanks. Shanks was at God Valley. He was found there in a treasure chest by Roger and was kind of like adopted by Roger, and he grew up like that. But Shanks is implied to be a Figureland. And then we finally get a character named Figureland from God Valley, so they must be related. And I don't know. And then Mjosgard is getting executed. Oh gosh. There's so much to like think about. We have 5 weeks anyway, so let's go crazy with those theories. If there's anything that I missed, a reference or whatever, let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything. If you have an idea or theory or whatever they want to talk about, I need to sit on this and really think about things. But yeah, I have to go. I've been here for like about an hour and it's just my lunch break. I have to eat real quick and go back to work. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in 5 weeks. We can do this. Good luck with your Operation Oda. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.